Okay, hello. I'm Eternity's Blade, and I'm about to play Castlevania Symphony of the Night. It's taken me a while to get the first few done, because I've been trying to do it on my phone, but I have one small problem. The fact that it had been upside down when I tried to upload it to YouTube, obviously. So, I'm going to do up to where I was on my phone, which I just got the Bacillard, and then I stop, and then I get to the next section, and then I stop, and then I get to the next section, then I stop for at least 4 videos, and then I'll continue on with that one. So this is just going to be Blade again. Done? Or delayed. Now you play as Richter to start off with. It's not permanent. It's only just telling you what happened since the last game, Rondo of Blood, which I haven't actually played, but he's obviously really weak with his health and stuff. I'm not sure if you could acquire anything else. You can't equip any of these, you can only pause the game. I noticed that it's kinda just so on the bottom of the screen, so hang on a second. Chances are you can't see all of it, but it's still better than nothing. Oops. So basically all you have to do is fight Dracula this part, and he's rather simple. All you have to do is acquire. Now also I'm not even going to go through the cutscenes, not even. I've already done them with like Maria and stuff, so no real importance there. But see how this is already going so smoothly? That's because Dracula sucks eggs. If I actually had Rondo of Blood, I possibly could do this in the same amount of time as Symphony of the Night, as I'm playing already. But yeah, basically this is going to be as much of a speed run as it possibly can be. And seeing as I defeated Dracula rather quickly and without taking any damage, I got 5 extra points of health. Instead of 70, I've got 75, and all my stats are +1. So I would have had I would be having well, I don't even know why I got 4 +4. It's probably just all due to stuff like this. But yeah, I'll show you a spell in a minute. I'll show you Hellfire first, but I'll show you because you can go forward or just stand still, but you can also go backwards, and you can fire the other way instead. Obviously, don't have enough spell magic for. There we go. Dark Metamorphosis allows me to heal every time blood is sprayed upon me. I will switch genres in a minute after I've done this one. I'll be going to Resident Evil 5 and possibly even Silent Hill 5. So there's something to look forward to. Also, I've said in the previous one everything I've said in more forward ones, what I expect eventually. So this is going to be as I said now, it's going to be as much of a speed run for the first 4 videos. They'll only be like 10 minutes long, possibly, maybe 11 or 12. And I can upload at least 15 minutes onto this, but just to be sure. Also, Death has taken all our weapons. The lame-ass douchebag. Basically, that's all I can really say. But I can do another spell that will kill this thing in 2 hits. Back, forward, up, down. Cast Spirit. Now I've just acquired the short sword. So, if you can't see, sorry, but there's the neutron bomb as well at the start, which will obliterate every enemy. Now, I'm not going to stop here, it's only 5 minutes, but this is the save points. It's a heartbeat, it's like a crystal heart thing, and it's making heartbeat noise, and you get encased in a coffin. Now, that was just basically your whole saving system, and we are about to acquire a relic, the Cube of Zoe, or Zoe, depending on what you say. It just allows me to hit candles now, and I could hit them before, but nothing would happen, except they'd just disperse. But if I was to hit them with the Cube of Zoe turned on, it basically allows hearts and other items to fall out of. It allows hearts and other items to fall out of candles, like money and special items. Now I just acquired the Hired Cuirass. Funny story, true story actually. I used to call them Curious when I was little, and up until late this year, when I was about to acquire this game, I found out that it's actually pronounced Cuirass because it doesn't have an I or anything. Oh. Now the leveling up thing, it makes you just that little bit stronger against enemies. Now I tried to do it normally beforehand, but those spikes would damage me heaps before I can get the leather shield. Which all shields have the same ability. They'll block all projectiles. But if you have the shield rod, which you acquire in the Colosseum, you can also you can also cast a spell with the shield. Like, you'll be sitting there and you'll throw out say you use the shield rod with the leather shield, you'll summon a cow and it just increases your defense, I think. My favourite thing, other than the ultimate shield, which is the Alucard shield, is the knight shield, because that makes this giant knight who throws two swords. And as you may know, if you can't see in the corner, I can throw knives now, which are the things bouncing off the walls. They're rather quick, and you can throw them as fast as you want, and I've acquired a resist thunder. I'll be talking a lot through all of this, so if you can't hear me, or you don't want to hear me, either turn it up or turn it down. I don't know how the volume control works, really. But I'm about to acquire a back item, as in an item that goes on your back. Nothing too special, it's just a very drab cloth thing. I'm already at 8 minutes, and that's possibly nowhere near the boss battle. So I'll try and do the boss battle, then save, and then I'll try and stretch the 15 minutes mark at least. Not promising anything, but just there's something else to do, really. I'll go quiet half the time. That's only because possibly because an enemy's hit me, and I want to really kill them. Here's our next save point, which I will save, and when I get to the library and do what I need to with the library, then that's all I'll really do, and then I'll continue on from my other save file that I was attempting to do before I realised that uploading causes the phone camera to be upside down. I've also picked up the axe, and I'll just not waste too much time and acquire a decent amount of hearts. It's already at like 10 minutes now, so I'll do my best to just fight the first boss. Their duo, there's Guybon and Slaughter. Slaughter's the duck thing with the spear that is about to be dropped, and Guybon is the bat giant thing. I have no idea what their connection in the world is, like if they're just random creatures to be ever pronounced, or if they are real demons in old mythology. Like, I'm not sure. But I've leveled up twice in that, because they're really high experience givers at the start. As most bosses are in games. Now, I'll actually just run through and acquire a few items, like the item that I need. And I just acquired another short sword. And my luck isn't really that high, it's only 13. But, in my opinion, it's still good enough to get the lower level items, like cloth tunic. And I just realised, I grabbed the cloth cape, but I didn't equip it as I didn't the last time. So my defense is now 5, which is rather hefty. Well, it's a hefty thing at the start of this. As much as it seems like it's lame, it's actually rather cool. Minus the fact that it doesn't do anything special for you. Every other cape after this, you got a reversible cape and a cape which is semi-invisible, and a few other capes, like one that's good for camouflage. Doesn't really do much, it's just really bright green. But then you can also acquire the Joseph's cape, which is a cape you can colour yourself whenever you want. And I just acquired the Bastard, which instead of being a slow striking weapon, it's rather a quick instant kill almost, just how quick it goes. And that concludes the first part